to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you a very delicious lentil patties or lentil cakes. They come out delicious every time and I know that you guys are going to love it. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. My ingredients. I have Bailey's garlic cloves, Himalaya salt or the salt you have at home, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, Mexican oregano, cumin, tomatoes, 1 jalapeño, red onion, 2 potatoes, 1 bell pepper, oatmeal, lentils, Mexican blend, 3 cheese, vegetable oil, and chicken broth. This is everything we need to make this delicious lentil cakes. So let's get started and let's enjoy them with our families.
I want to start first here with my veggies. Let's go to the sink and let's rinse them one by one until we are completely done rinsing them completely under running water. Okay, they are completely done, and now I want to start making the delicious salsa. I'm going to add the chicken broth, my tomatoes, my jalapeno, the 2 garlic cloves, and let's have them start cooking. Okay, I'm going to continue with my lentils, and I'm going to do a little bit at a time so I could clean them up and make sure that there's no rocks or any little sticks in them. Once I've gone through them completely, I'm going to go ahead and rinse them very good under running water. Once this is done, I am ready to add my Bailey's, my garlic clove, and I'm going to add hot water. Just enough to cover them completely. To 1 cup of lentils, 2 cups of hot water. We're going to let it cook. I have my oatmeal here, and I'm going to go ahead and blend it. I want to make it just really powdery, just like this, and it really doesn't take too long. To this, I'm going to add all my spices that of course you're going to have in the description box. Once you've added everything, we're going to go ahead and put it aside. I'm going to continue with my potatoes. I'm going to cut the sides and I'm going to peel them completely, making sure that there's no brown spots on them. Once this is done, I'm going to just start cutting them just like this. I'm going to put them in this little bowl, and I'm going to add some water so that they don't start getting brown. I'm going to continue dicing my onion and my bell pepper, and by this time the tomatoes are nice and cooked and I'm ready to blend. We're going to go ahead and blend it completely. Once this is done, we're just going to put it aside and let's check and see how our lentils are doing. It's nice and boiling, and this is the time where we're going to add just a little bit of salt. After 20 or 25 minutes, the lentils are completely cooked. You want to cook them in medium-low heat. Okay, these are completely done. I'm going to put them through a sifter. I'm going to get out the excessive water completely off. I'm going to remove my garlic cloves and my Bailey's. And I'm not going to throw away the juice. I'm going to leave it behind and I'll enjoy it later. And here I'm adding to my blender, my food processor, the lentils, the onion, and the bell pepper. Okay, once they are completely incorporated just like this, nice and blended, I'm going to add it to this mixture, and we're going to go ahead and incorporate everything completely. just like this. This really doesn't take too long. It smells delicious, and I'm sure that they're gonna taste amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna wet my hands, my palms, just like this, just with water, and I'm gonna start making my patties. And it really doesn't take too long. Once you start making your patties, I'm gonna get about 10 to 12. It all depends how big or how thick you make them. I have very hot oil. I'm starting adding all these delicious patties, and you're gonna leave them on each side for about 1 minute until they get really nice and crispy. And let me show you how they look. Just like that. Okay, I have a plate with some napkins, and I'm going to start putting the patties right on the top so the excessive oil really comes out, and I'm going to continue with the rest. On these, I'm going to add some cheese on the top because my kids wanted burgers. So I'm going to go ahead and just cook them until they're nice and crispy, and then right on the top, I'm going to be very generous, and I'm adding the cheese on the top. Okay, these are completely done. I'm going to put them aside. To the same pan, I'm going to add my onion. I'm going to add all the delicious salsa and my slices of potato. We're going to let it cook for about 20 to 25 minutes in medium-low heat. It's going to reduce a little. It's going to thicken a little. You want to make sure that you check your potatoes. You want them not overcooked. When you poke them with the fork and they start pulling apart, then that's the time when you know that they are completely done. You don't want to overcook your potato. Okay, this is done, and you know something? I am so ready to start preparing my plates. Look how thick the sauce got. Nice and thick. The aroma is really delicious. Okay, let me start preparing my 2 plates. These are my hamburger patties, and I'm gonna go ahead and start making this delicious hamburger. Of course, I have my lettuce, my tomato, my peppers, my mayonnaise, and some pickles. I'm gonna get my bread, and I'm gonna add a little bit of mayonnaise right on the top. Be generous with your mayonnaise, or add mustard or ketchup, you decide. But here at home, this is the way my kids really love these hamburgers. I'm gonna add that lettuce, the tomato. My mouth is already watering. I'm sure that this hamburger is gonna taste delicious. Look at this. Okay, and right on the top, I'm gonna add my lentil patty. Well, this hamburger is completely done. It looks amazing. And now I am ready to prepare the plate with the delicious sauce and the slices of potato. I am ready for the presentation. I can't wait to taste it. I'll see you in a bit. My friends, I am completely done with this delicious lentil cakes. Here at home, I love to enjoy them with this delicious tomato sauce and some potatoes
And let me see how this came out, because this looks amazing. This is the way I enjoy it here at home. The patties are so soft from the inside, but yet they're crispy from the outside. These are just amazing. And of course, here at home, my kids love them in hamburgers. And I just add a little bit of chips, the hamburger, and a spicy chili. And let me taste it. Let's see how this came out. Excuse me. Whichever way you want to enjoy them, they come out delicious every time. Remember, when you cook with love, everything comes out perfect. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share my video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated, so every time I make a delicious recipe, yes, you are going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best, peace and love. And of course, I will stay enjoying these delicious lentil cakes. See you on my next delicious recipe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you on my next delicious recipe. Bye-bye.